Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is JT from Above and Below the Belt. I want to talk about the Josh Taylor versus Regis Progress, and it was a good fight, entertaining fight. One thing is one thing about the fight. It was a close fight, but at the same time, I was at the gym. My brother was telling me that man, they gave it to Josh Taylor. Talking about it was a robbery. But one thing is, my brother didn't see the fight. He was going off of what somebody else was saying off their channel. So I had to see the fight, right? Which I seen the fight, and I want to voice my thoughts on the fight and what I seen. They gave it to. I mean, well, Josh Taylor. They said Josh Taylor won, which I agree. I think he was busier, and then one thing is. He was a little bit more busier than Regis Progress. He was a little bit busier than him, because when Josh Taylor was throwing from a distance, when Regis Progress was, he kind of stopped him in his tracks a little bit. He didn't throw back, even when he was connecting or not connecting. He kind of, and definitely when he was connecting, he kind of stopped him in the tracks. And then in the beginning of the fight, Regis Progress was the aggressive one. He was coming forward. You know what I'm saying? Then in the middle to the late rounds, it was Josh Taylor reverse roles. He was the aggressive one. You know what I'm saying? Bringing the fight to Regis Progress. And I think those two things sway the judges. And Josh Taylor being the busier one. I mean, everybody talking about Josh Taylor but look at no, look at Regis Progress' face. His face didn't look like his face like it got tapped. It looked like he'd been in a fight too at the same time. But I know Josh Taylor's eye was really it was closed, definitely shut. But at the same time, that don't mean that the person won the fight. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean that he lost the fight either. I mean, as in Josh Taylor, that what I'm saying? That means that he just got punched in that area multiple different times. You know what I'm saying? But in this fight, Josh Taylor was the aggressive one. He brought the fight to Regis Progress. I think he was the stronger fighter. Taller fighter, of course, longer reach. He used that to his advantage. I think Regis Progress was a little bit more effective when he was inside in the pocket banging with Josh Taylor. But Josh Taylor was effective too at the same time, since he was the taller guy, in the pocket banging with Regis Progress. But I think Regis Progress been on the outside. He got a couple of shots here and there with the jab, but you got to do more than that to win a fight, especially in somebody else's country. I mean, Regis Progress did have his moment. He did hit Josh Taylor with a couple of shots in different rounds, and I don't think he hurt him. I think he hurt him in the last round. Maybe he hurt him in a couple more rounds, but I definitely in the last round he hurt Josh Taylor. But Josh Taylor hurt Regis Progress too at the same time, with some punches too. So, this fight was close, but I'm not gonna say how many rounds that Josh Taylor and Regis Progress won, because one thing is, when they was fighting in the pocket, they kind of smothered their punches. It was kind of hard, I think, for the judges to see that maybe it wasn't hard for them to score it. You know what I'm saying? Because I did think that Josh Taylor did win the fight. I don't think it was no robbery. It was a clear cut, and they gave it to the right man. If this was a back and forth fight, then I would have said it. But this is about me looking at it instead of going off what my brother said and stuff like that. And I never go off, or I would not go off nobody and take their word for it without them not seeing the fight at all. You know what I'm saying? So I go and see the fight. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, Josh Taylor won the fight, and then congratulations on with the win. And now the next step is to be the undisputed of the weight division. And Jose Ramirez, I hope he be next. Hopefully, we'll definitely see. They saying that I remember Goodfellas Sport TV said that Regis Progress was scared of Josh Taylor, but this is telling you he wasn't. You know what I'm saying? It was really money problems. I would probably do the same thing too. On top of that, Josh Taylor believed. I don't know if he believed that or not, or just talking shit. But at the same time, it's what it is. What it is. That's in the past, and they fought already. And Josh Taylor won a fight. Congratulations. And who y'all think he should? Well, I think I know the next fight should be Jose Ramirez. hopefully he'll give him the fight, and we'll definitely see, because they said Jose Ramirez didn't want to fight in this tournament, which I don't know why. That seems suspect, but we'll definitely see, because he can't hide. Let's see if he's gonna go up to 147, which I don't know if he's gonna do or not. But Josh Taylor, I don't know if he win the fight with Jose Ramirez, he's gonna go to 147, which I think he will. And I think, but I think that fight, I think the fight between them two, they make their decision. They're gonna go to 147 after that fight, because they need the fight, because it'd be undisputed in that division. Because I think Josh Taylor got 3 of the belts, and then Jose Ramirez got the other belt. So this is not a unification belt. This is be the undisputed, right? So but we'll definitely see in the future. So what do y'all think about the fight? Do you think the right man won the fight? Do you think it was a draw? Because they said it was a draw. One judge said I think a draw, which I mean. A draw, I don't know about that. I think Josh Taylor did win the fight by about 2 or 3 rounds at the most. I would say definitely that, because Regis Prograis he was just really, I mean, he was just too calm, and he was just too, he was not aggressive enough at the same time. I would definitely say that. You know what I'm saying? I know he let the fight come to him, but he let it come to him too much. You need to, be aggressive. He was aggressive in the beginning of the fight, but in the middle of the late rounds, that's when he stopped. I think Josh Taylor said, "Man, this dude don't got nothing. I can just take over. I'm the stronger man." That's when I think he realized he was the stronger man. I think it was the filling out process in the beginning of the fight, because of why Josh Taylor wasn't aggressive. He just want to see what Regis Prograis had, stuff like that, and vice versa too at the same time, but. The better man won. You know what I'm saying? So, leave a comment at the bottom of my page. Subscribe to my page. Like my page. Hit the notification bell for new videos from me. This is JT from Above and Below the Belt. All right, bye.